See how that works? Because I knew immediately where my foot was. Right. And this happens because you're only thinking about, I'm not even waiting for you. Instead of turning. And I don't have to be moving forward. This is everything.
You know, we went over how to base, how to ground yourself, how to trip others and not be tripped yourself. A lot of things Coach Tyson knows, he learned it from Thailand versus a lot of things I know. I learned it here in the States. And there is a difference. Even you'll hear us talk about this at an amateur level. You know, if you were doing MMA at a professional level, and the difference between rule sets, the actual idea what you're trying to accomplish, and you know the reality of it. But ultimately, no matter you know the rules, the reality, the setting, you do want a proper base, and that's what we were working on: how to make sure we had a proper base, how to land a knee, and continue keeping that base so that we can be the person who has the advantage when it comes to tripping someone off balancing them. And overall, uh, not only talking about but acting out the idea that off balancing and moving someone is more important than being busy and landing knees, but there has to be a balance between, you know, what you're trying to accomplish and what the ref will allow. So, enjoy.
Remember, show me how you move. So this is how most people clinch, I think, in like in boxing style, right? So as soon as you get to the clinch, start moving, do it, right? And this happens because you're only thinking about moving forward instead of turning, right? This is everything's good. You're moving with the hands in the right position, instincts are good, but because I'm letting you, like, oh, you feel like, oh, this is, I'm strong, I'm winning this, right? This happens, like, go ahead, whoop. I'll do it all the time. So make sure you don't fall into that. Like every strike, every knee, after every knee, you have to move people. That's the rule. Yes, yes, yes. And then when you're done, knee, and then when you're done, just push off whatever you want to do. Right. But because you think, right? Like it's not gonna work out for you. So make sure when you're clinching, you see how that worked? Because I knew immediately where my foot was and where your knee is gonna come up. I'm not even waiting for you, right? And I don't have to be moving forward for once. Right? So as soon as you knee the right foot, boom, and you drop it outside my foot. Yes, here. Because now I can't possibly leave it. So it has to be this way. Does that make sense to you? So this bait only works when you give them space. If I was like this, you're never gonna knee. This would be a different swing, right? But I'm baiting this knee, expecting you to knee, because now you have space. You see this part, right? So as soon as my foot drops, I'm going for this sweep. Yeah. Okay, so clinching, you can always set this up. It doesn't matter if I knee first. It might take a couple, sweep. It might take a couple knees, right? But you're waiting for this knee. Yes. Right? And it might be, I might not, if I know this, I might never throw that.
So is being busy with the knees here?
Not, yeah. It's really moving the opponent. When I clinch somebody and I see them like, if these knees were doing something, if you were kneeing me and you were landing these knees, boom, and you see like, ooh, like you see him like buckle and stuff, yeah. And man, go crazy. Right? But if you're just kneeing to me and you know like when you knee, like it just doesn't feel like you're hitting or like they're moving with the knee. Because good clinchers will like rotate with their knees, right? They're setting up for time. Like, like this, all my knees right now, I'm moving you as I knee. So it's hard for me to set up time, even when I'm moving backwards, right? Most people think like, oh, you can't knee going back. Of course you need.
Especially, I'm help you pulling.
Yes, because my whole body's moving backwards, right? I'm not just trying to yank you down here because you're strong. I'll knee and I'll move up to the side. Right? Like it doesn't take much. My whole body. Yeah. So the busy knees, not a fan. If you're doing damage, go for it. But I can see why style here does that, as in, I think kickboxing's 3 minute rounds.
Or 3-2-minute.
Yeah. Do you really do that?
And they break it so randomly, like that. You know, again, you want to prepare for what's ultimately right. But based on the rules, I think that's what happens. It has to be chaos because you're literally getting 1 or 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Break.
They don't. Yeah.
And like, even for me, I felt like every time I've ever set up anything, it's like break. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
why? Like, break for what? I literally just did all of this to get right here, and he's like, break.
Yeah. So it's not even quick. Which then, benefits like what I'm saying. Like let them run into you. Time to sweep. Just sweep them once and walk over, right? So yeah, obviously they're gonna run you down and try to hit this, and you're just waiting. You don't even have to move. You're just waiting for me. As soon as my foot starts going up, not when you feel it. Before you feel it, you're sweeping.
Now I felt like I wouldn't have to do that. So am I doing more?
So you are literally blocking the foot, holding this to the hip, and if you want an extra oomph, you take this and you push this up your shoulder. So it's a down and up motion. It's not a side to side. So it's literally like without the foot, it's this motion, right? And all your foot's doing, you're not even kicking it. You're just kind of blocking the hip, right? And what saved you there? This leg, right? You land on this leg, right? But if they're mid-knee, if this leg is, there's nothing to save you from this trick, right? Especially if they're moving forward. When people walk me down in the clinch, I will follow walk. I will follow. Stop. Right? So if people, like, I'll just watch like here. My eyes are always on their chest, so I can see their shoulders. But if I feel like they're pushing me, they're really strong, and they're just walking me down, this is all I'll do. Right? I'll just let them walk me down throughout. Right? In the same pole, same up the shoulder. Right? So it's never like good to just go in one direction. It's good if you're walking with people. Because now you end up set, right? I'm pushing you, moving, holding you, and I move. And now we're all over the place. But if I'm just doing this, yes, all it takes is a little time. As I step, you block this foot, and you go forward, right? So, yeah, I know that was a lot of talking, but we'll just do a clinch round. Sure. So 2-3 minutes, yeah, whatever you feel comfortable, just move it around. Yeah, clinching's a whole different game. So why did that happen?
Us making the same mistake over and over again.
This is fight this, yes. Escape. Ladies, good. So remember what we talked about? It's not overhook. That's not like this. Right. This is good. And then if you're feel here, you can just go for the head. Going for the head is infinitely better than going for the over. Good. Outside foot. Yeah.
I think another thing for me is I struggle with like, so right there I'm like, the rules are always different on which you do with your leg.
How you chop it, how you kick it, how you trip. So the surefire way is shin to shin. If your shin's touching, that's always good. Always good. Some people like this is definitely no. This is usually okay. Lay the foot. If they call it like tripping, just kick. Yeah, that's usually kick. But I'll always block the weight of the foot first. No one really. They do now.
something you have to overthink. You know,
Yeah.
that's a rep job.
Yeah, yeah. You just do it, and as long as it's not like blatantly breathing, yeah. Yeah. Yes. So that doesn't work when I don't need it. So most people will try because they have good position. Force this speed, they don't have it. They'll always catch themselves. So you have to at least move them, right? Something to move them. Don't always, when you're clinching, be strong.
I'm pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
I just,
There's moments, right? Like if I'm all the time, you're never gonna let the guard. I need you to relax. I need you to feel like you're in control before I speak. You're fine. All the fucking time. So when you get a dominant position, obviously put a little more into it. But I almost let them work out of this, knowing that they're gonna struggle. And that knowing that this isn't that important. Because I have good position. Right? I know a lot of people, and I'm out of shape. I know a lot of people will all the time in coaching, especially in competition, because they're coming on so rusty. This is a good thing. Because all your opponents do, right? As soon as they keep charging, boom! This happens instantly. And I want you to get into the habit of, if you want to avoid the clinch as quickly as possible, as soon as you feel clinch, I want you to take a couple steps back and time this.
I can do that.
Yeah. Right. And it's just setting them up. It's like walking them into this. And it's you take very little damage. So you're not fighting the clinch. You're baiting the clinch. Fighting. I start walking in. And that's the more aggressive that they can come. And like that wasn't an exaggeration. That was literally me falling over my feet. So you can sweep both legs. It's always better to sweep outside leg if possible. But if you end up sweeping this inside leg, yeah, this it will work as long as you're
Yeah, I think for me, it's my left hand is usually the one that's going to get into the head. And just keeping it, not keeping it so far back that I can reach it, that's what's feeling more natural.
yeah, and that's completely fine. Just make sure you get that when you go. So as soon as they charge, you're looking for some sort of head control that you do, right? And then take this, whether it's right or left, it doesn't matter. As soon as you get this head control, you start working the sweep. And it's a really a pull down to your head. You want that pressure, and you really don't feel it. You want to relax, right? It's opposite shoulder. And have a really similar here, fighting, I walk in, and get ready, even if they don't fall, hit something. So after that sweep, let's say you sweep and I don't fall, yes, something's got to come right away. People get this wrong all the time where they think the sweep is like, it's big thumb. No, it's awesome. If I sweep you, and you don't fall, I'm looking for this. This is the whole point of this. Don't let the fall be the end. Right? Always get into the habit of in Muay Thai, you kick after fall. You're like, I know, yeah, you know that, right? So if it's like almost all the time a fight. I sweep you, and as you're like, you kind of have your base, and then all of a sudden, boom! Like that's like a fight. You're not really gonna get up. Right?
That's what's not really good. That was the thing that I'm working on. You might have told me, you did it right here, and you did that third time, you did the fight.
practicing that always good. Yeah. Make sure you're always like as you bait them, you're thinking kicks, not speed. Right? So as you're baiting, if this works, great, and you get me down all the way, cool. But your end game is really you start tripping me, and I make it out, and then this is the end game. Right? It's always movement forward. So practice. We'll practice this more. And next time I'm out of here, yesterday's we'll actually do a real session. But today I just wanted to get you comfortable in the clinch, like at least have a baseline. And then also, like what I think. Of course, you don't have to take this as what I think